Before it changed, Atlanta didn't need announcements. You didn't get alerts. You didn't get posts. People just showed up. You might be standing in line, sitting in traffic, walking through the mall, and someone would lean over and say, "You know who that is, right?" No phones out. No proof required. Atlanta didn't explain itself. It didn't have to. Before it changed, Atlanta moved on rhythm. Music traveled faster than the internet. Word of mouth mattered. You didn't need a plan for the night. If you knew, you knew. And if you didn't, you'd hear about it tomorrow. Back then, the city had pauses. Red lights felt longer. Conversations didn't rush. You could sit somewhere and just be there. Nobody was documenting the moment. The moment was enough. And then there was Freaknik. Before it changed, the city knew what that meant. It wasn't a flyer. It wasn't a brand. It was a moment. Streets filled without invitation. Cars stopped where they were. Music spilled into intersections. The city didn't shut down. It adjusted. For a few days, Atlanta became the gathering place. College students, locals, people who just showed up. There was no schedule, no official program. You didn't ask where to go. You followed the energy. And when it was over, the city went back to normal. No recap, no explanation. Just stories you either had or didn't. I remember when celebrities were just outside, not guarded, not announced. You might see them at dinner, at the mall, at the gas station. Nobody hovered, nobody chased clout. Being seen wasn't the goal. Living was. Places like Club 112 and Magic City right down the way weren't events. They were routine. No recap videos, no highlights. You went, you experienced it, and you left with the memory, not the footage. Greenbrier Mall, South DeKalb Mall. They weren't luxury. They were meeting points, places where the city crossed paths. You might run into someone you knew, or someone everyone knew. Nobody rushed. Nobody performed. You were just present. And before it changed, sneakers mattered. Walters wasn't just a store, it was a stop. You didn't rush in. You looked, you waited, you checked who was there. New releases didn't come with countdowns. You heard about them, and if you missed them, you missed them. No restocks, no resale apps. Just timing, and being outside enough to know. And everywhere you went, the city had a soundtrack. V103 played from car windows, from radios on the porch, from storefronts with the door half open. You didn't ask what was hot? The radio told you. Songs broke there first, before blogs, before timelines. If it was on repeat, the city had already decided. And before it changed, food was part of the culture. Pascal's, Busy Bee, Gladys Knight's, chicken and waffles, places you didn't need to explain. You sat down. You ate. You talked. Fried chicken, mac and cheese, collard greens done right. No posts, no plates photographed. Just nourishment for the body and the moment. Before it changed, Atlanta wasn't content. It didn't need captions. It didn't need branding. Nights weren't documented. They were lived. The city didn't perform for attention. It existed. I remember when nights ended quietly. No recaps. No timelines. Just a feeling you carried home. And the next day, the city moved on. Like it always had. Cities change. That's inevitable. But memory stays where it was made. This was Atlanta. Before it changed.